It's got that little, you hear that? Okay. Okay. I think it's gone. I think it's gonna scoot back some so they don't. Okay. Because it looked like I was. Okay, good. All right. So it's Money Madness, guys. I'm so excited. We are back from our vacation. It was a much needed break. I'm so grateful. I done got darker. I got a little more tan. Bruce got a tan. It just felt great, guys. We just had a great time. We were safe, social distance as much as we could. And I'm just so very grateful. We had a great time. I want to thank you for tuning in to yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis, with Money Madness. It's about how to keep money, how to make money, how to protect money, how to grow money. It's all about your money. Go ahead right now, click like, click share, subscribe, and hit the bell. We appreciate you for tuning in. We appreciate you, those who come in live, and those who come in on the replay. Do me a favor and type down in the comments hashtag replay so I can know that you were on the replay when you watch it with us. Today, we're going to talk about playing to win, the investor guide. Some people had requested for me to do this, and basically I'm going to put this in black so you can see it, okay? It seems like the blue is not coming up. Play to win, the investor's guide. We're going to talk about that tonight. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you guys are ready to play to win. I'm back. I'm ready to work like never before. I'm ready to go hard like never before. So we're going to get into it, okay? Most financial advisors suggest that you save money, you get debt out the way, you invest for the long term, generally in mutual funds or 401ks, diversification, where most wealthy people do none of those things. Okay, what I want to give you is to let you know there's three kind of investors. When I go over this information, what I want you to do is look at yourself, be honest, go get a piece of paper, go get a pen, and write this stuff down, and then I want you to answer the question, which one of these investors am I? And be honest with yourself. For those who just tuning in, my name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator, and you're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is about how to make money, keep money, protect money, grow money. It's all about your money, Money Madness. And I thank you guys for being here. So let's get into the three kinds of investors. Okay, three kinds of investors. And I'm putting it on the board because I want you to write it down. Okay, the first one is people who do not invest. Okay, okay. Then you have number two, people who invest not to lose. Okay, they want to play safe. That's what they're looking for. I want something safe. And then you have people who invest to win. So you have to ask yourself, which one are you? Are you a person who you just say, you know what, investing is not for me. I don't want to invest. Are you a person who say, I will invest, but you know what? It's got to be safe. It's got to be secure. I'm very skeptical. I don't know. You want to play it safe. Or people who invest to win. So let's break down each of these categories, okay? I taught this a while back in a conference, and I said, you know what? This would be really good for me to just give you guys this information. Also, those who are wealth creators, they already have this information in their back office. Okay, so people who do not invest at all, this is, okay, so let me just say this. This is really hardcore. I'm going to have to ask my husband to move this back because it seems like I'm so, I don't know, close. Let me turn this way. Nope. Turn this way. Yep. Okay. All right. People who do not invest expect their family, the company they work for, the government to take care of them, and their working days are over. Okay? These are people who just pretty much just say, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let my children take care of me. You know, I'm believing that, you know, there's another stimulus check that's going to come. It's going to be okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Those are people who do not invest at all. It's like I'm just praying. I know God got me. I don't have to worry. You know, so that's just it. I just trust and believe that I'm going to be good. Okay? Now, people who invest not to lose, okay, generally invest in what they are like what we call safe investments. This is the vast majority of investors. These people have the savers mentality when it comes to investing. So people who do not invest, we said they look for others to take care of them. People who invest not to lose, they play it safe. Okay, that's their deal. They want something that's really, really safe. And people who invest to win, guys, these are people who study more, they take risks, they make quick decisions, and they continue to grow. Okay? Ask yourself, which one of these, is it me or does it look like I'm just real, real close on the screen? Okay. Okay. So people who invest to win are willing to study more. They want more control. They invest for higher returns. You know, all these investors have the potential to become very rich, even those who expect someone else to take care of one of them. Okay. Basically, people who decide to invest to win, as I said, they take risks. Most people don't want to take risks, and that's the thing that I found. Anytime you talk to them about taking a risk, the first thing they hollow out is it a scam? Is it a scheme? Is it this? Is it that? Because I don't know. That's real. That's better right there, baby. Thank you. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so first of all, in case you don't know, before I go on to the 90-10 rule, we're talking about playing to win, the investor guide. I want you to look at the three type of investors. Ask yourself, are you a person who don't invest? Are you a person who invests but you want to play it safe? Are you a person who invests to win and you're willing to take high risk? You're willing to make quick decisions? You're willing to study? You're willing to improve yourself? Which one of these are you? Now, I'm going to do a sidebar. We're going to probably have I'm going to jump from two different conversations, okay? Now, the first thing is, I have been getting hit up. I've been getting hit up, guys, left and right. I wish Bruce could put the little image on the screen, that little circle with all them damn names. I've been getting hit up by people asking me, is a susu or gifting of hands or blessed circle or whatever. And let me just break this down before I get into the 90-10 rule. People, I take risks. I walked away from corporate America to start my own business a little over 20 years ago. I was a single mom with 4 kids. I went to school. I got my degree and all that old stuff. But I said to myself, I wanted to start a business. I wanted to create generational wealth. I worked for the Internal Revenue Service for several years. I knew taxes. I knew about finance. I knew about investing. I became a top lead seller for one of the top companies here in Georgia years ago. I became one of their top lead sellers. It was a financial company. I learned about finance. I learned about investing. I learned about the Rule of 72 investing. I learned about compound interest. I learned a lot with this company. But also, guys, this is something else that I learned. What is a business? What is a business slash investment? Okay? It's in my spirit. For anybody that called me, again, I don't care if the President of the United States did it, police officer, the church members, this, that, and the other. The FDIC states that in order for you to be a business, you must have products and or services that you offer. If you don't have any products or services that you offer, guys, it is a what? No products, no services equals a scam, equals illegal. Okay? Now, some people hit folks up and say, oh, but all these other people, the church is doing this. I don't care who's doing it. The FDA says if you don't have products or services moving through your organization that you offer. It is a lot of companies have been shut down because it's been about recruiting. People try to become elaborate. Well, I'm not recruiting. I'm just sharing. If someone pays money, if someone invests money, I don't care. You are recruiting. Don't play games. I've been in this thing way too long. I know about business way too long. I'm an ex-IRS auditor, for God's sakes. I understand gifting. I think gifting is up now to $15,000, but that's for me to personally give to someone that I can give them up to $15,000, and they don't have to pay taxes on it. But it's not for me to now. I pay money, and I'm in a circle, and this person paid money, that person, and I'm trying to wait till I get into the middle circle, which I'm going to share with you. A lot of people do not get in the middle circle, and I'm going to share something else with you that was shared with me, that a lot of times those names are fake people that they put in the circle to encourage you to go out there and bring your friends, your family, share this link, share this. Look, it's called Go to Work. It's called Go to Work. There's real businesses out there that have products and or services, or they have both products and services. Just giving your money in hopes that you're going to hit it big. Do you know how many people would have done that if they knew that it really worked? Come on now. Let's think. So I'm talking about playing to win. The investor guides. And I'm not talking about playing to lose. I'm not talking about, looking for a quick buck. I'm not talking about that. I'm for any opportunity where people can win. Where people have knowledge, that they can grow, that there's a product. Maybe it's an educational program. Maybe it has health and wellness, weight loss. Maybe it's travel. I don't know what it is. But it has to be a product and or service. And now that I have gotten that off my chest, now I resume back to talking about this investing. Okay, so, because I got hit up so much, like, dang, I don't know if a bell hit or ding, 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 something happened, but while we was at the beach, my phone was going off, wasn't it, honey?
Sure was.
It was just going off with people, like, asking, have you heard of this? It's this thing, it's called Susu. It's this thing, it's called Blessing Circle. It's this thing, it's called whatever. I have my straw, please forgive me. And they asked me, what do I think about it? And I said, I think it's illegal. I said, go look up a scam. Go look up the definition, what the, yes, please, what the FDIC says that is a scam. Okay? Because it has no products, it has no service. is going around recruiting people, and they're putting up their hard earned down money. They're putting up their hard earned money in hopes that they're gonna get it and break the pot, and oftentimes they don't. And sometimes, guys, I'm telling you, you just don't want to be a part of that. Let me jump off that. Okay, so let's talk about the 90-10 rule. Okay, 90-10 rule. I was taught this when I first started getting into investing and learning about business and things of that nature. 90% of the 10% of Americans own 90% of the wealth. 90% of Americans have 10% of the wealth. So 10% of Americans own 90% of the wealth. So the 10% own 90% of wealth. 90% own only 10% of wealth. Then I heard the 95-5 rule. 95% of the population work a job. Okay? 5% are business owners. 95% of the people work for these 5%. My question to you is, where are you when it comes to creating wealth? I understood very carefully, and I moved through some of these notes. I don't need to even share. Anyway, I'm giving you tips on what you need to do to build and to understand, to take a snapshot. Ask yourself, where are you? And then start making a plan. If you need help, you need to contact our office, 678-457-9493, 678-457-9493. Okay? If we're not careful, it could reach 95.5 or even 99.1, with 1% of the people owning 99% of nation's assets. It is very important for you to have big dreams and big goals. Okay? Robert Browning, said that a man reach should exceed his grasp. This is what keeps us growing. It's your reality begins with your dreams. Your dreams will become reality. You got to go out here. You got to hit it hard. You got to believe. I used to watch Rock, and it says, there's no easy way out. There is no easy way out. Okay? So, number one, in order to start to invest and start to grow your knowledge, first of all, you do have to increase your knowledge. Okay? First of all, you're going to ask yourself, increase your knowledge. That's the first thing. Because you don't know what you don't know. Okay? Then you got to ask yourself, what percentage, or I like to say, rate of return do you want to achieve? Hope you're writing this down. Okay? How much money do you have to invest? Okay? Number 4, do you know how to grade a return? Okay? Number 5, you want to look at, if you know you want a certain rate of return, you know how much money you want to invest, you know how to grade the return. The thing is, you want to understand the expected date, right? Is this something over 90 days? Is it 6 months that you're looking to get your money back? 12 months? 2 to 5 years? You got to know this. Because if you don't know, then how can you grade your return And how can you determine what you're going for if you have no point of reference? I want you to. I'm going really fast. What's up, TT, my baby girl? What's up, T? Thank you for being here. um, so I want you to think about this. Increase your knowledge. Okay, what percentage rate of return are you looking to achieve? How much money do you have to invest? We're talking about the beginner's guide. This is 101, okay? How much money do you want to have to invest? Do you know how to grade your return? If you don't know how to grade a return, we have a workshop that we did. We can give you information. We break all that stuff down. Okay, and what's your expected date? Are you looking to get your money back in 90 days? What rate of return are you looking to get in 90 days? 6 months, 12 months, 2 to 5 years, okay? Now, the first thing that you got to do, number one, also, is you got to get rid of stinking thinking. I'm going to go ahead and erase this. When you increase your knowledge and you know what your rate of return that you're looking for, you know how much money. When someone calls me, guys, before I go on to the next thing, and I hope that you're writing this down. If not, go back and rewind it. Some of my notes that I have here, you might see me skipping over it because it's certain stuff that I'm just like, with the way I'm flowing right now, I don't need to go over it. We'll go over that in another time. But the main thing, you got to have I want to say, a never retreat, never give up type of spirit. When it comes to building business, when it comes to investing, you got to, guys, increase your knowledge, increase your financial IQ, because if not, people will try to sell you anything. And because you are vulnerable, because you are weak, not having the knowledge, you will look at it and you will say, oh, wow, this is a great investment. I need to get into it. I need to, they said people, this, that, and the other. And I'm just here to bust all that stuff up. I'm here to bust it up because if it was easy, everybody would do it. Yes, you can get whatever type of rate of return you want to get. Yes, it requires hard work. Yes, it requires money. Yes, you got to talk to people. When people start saying, oh, well, you don't have to talk to people, you don't have to do this, but yet and still they sharing the links, they calling you, telling you to look at this, look at that. Am I crazy? But you're talking to people, right? You're talking to people. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So when it comes to investing, never retreat, never give up. See yourself as victorious. Have positive thinking. Power is strength. Be positive. Believe. Increase your knowledge. Get rid of stinking thinking. Okay? Get rid of stinking thinking. A lot of people are so negative that they look for everything to be negative. And again, like I said, when I first start, everything is not a scam. Everything is not a scheme. But you have to ask someone when you're investing, what is the product? What is the service? What are we offering? Okay? Because if you're not offering anything and it's just people recruiting people and paying money, hear me and hear me well. It's a scheme. Now that coronavirus is going on, people are locked in, people are in their homes, people are looking for opportunities left and right, and they get phone calls and saying, hey, look at this. I saw this. This is something where all you do is put your money here, and everybody's putting their money up. So you think about if 10 people put up $500, that's $5,000, and in your mind, you're saying, well, I'm going to get $5,000. And some of these things, they expect you to continuously keep giving until it's your turn. Why don't you just the next 10 months put $500 aside and you'll have $5,000, okay? But everything's not a scheme, everything's not a scam, but do your research. And I want you to, don't take my word for it. Go Google, go look up what is a scam. Okay, what is a scheme? What do the FDIC look at as a scheme? Because if they find out about it, they hear about it, they always shut these things down. And then what happens is maybe years later, sometime months later, they'll come up with something else and call it something else. Have so many names. I've seen it all over for years and years and years. Okay, so I just want you to be careful. All right. Um, choose where you want to prosper. I'm gonna put this on the bill. Choose where you want to prosper. Okay. Number one, Robert Kiyosaki came up with this. We call it the cash flow quadrant. Okay. When you look at this, we know E stands for employee, S for self-employed, B for business owner, I for investor. Now, you have to ask yourself, where do I want to be? Most schools always teach about being an employee and being self-employed. That's what most schools teach. Okay, when you go to college, you get that degree, they're preparing you to be an employee or maybe an independent contractor. But I'm telling you, business owners, I broke this down. Business owners, number one, they qualify for over 400 tax deductions if they're working it legally, ethically, and morally. And guys, they're building equity for themselves. That's the main thing. You're building equity for yourself. And by building equity for yourself, you qualify for over 400 tax deductions. Okay. An investor is very, very powerful because as an investor, I could be a standalone investor. I can invest in real estate. I can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds. That's not my dish. I can invest in the stock market. My son does a lot of training about that. I can invest in land, which is real estate, oil, gas, silver, gold, business. Investing in a business is a great investment. But you have to ask yourself, with everything, there comes work, there comes sacrifice. You don't know what you don't know. You got to gain knowledge. I can't try to cover all this in such a short amount of time, but you got to look at, who am I? What rate of return am I looking for? Do I want 20% on my dollar? Do I want 50% on my dollar? What can I invest in that's going to yield me 20% rate of return on my money in the next 90 days, in the next 6 months, in the next year, or maybe, whatever percentage. But you got to know, you got to look at, let me share this example with you. Y'all good, I'm going to erase it. When it comes to playing to win, so you got to know, you got to ask yourself those questions that are listed. If I make $100,000 a year, I need $1 million in assets. That's going to pay me a 10% rate of return a year. That's $100,000 a year. If you make $50,000, you need $500,000 in assets, paying you a 10% rate of return. That's $50,000 a year. So you see what I say? You need to understand how much money you need. You need to understand what percentage you need. Now, if you get a higher percentage, you can come in, it's okay. My husband always be like, I don't want to be in the camera. Say hi to Tierra, babe.
Hey, Tierra.
She's on.
All right, all right.
Put this here.
I know what she's saying. I can't hear her, but I know what she's saying.
I can. You know what? I can hear it too. I ain't gonna even say it, Bruce. I ain't gonna even say it. What she would say. So that's why you need to decide, what percentage, where's your income. Guys, when we were looking at, I'm going to get the figure for you. The average, I think they said the average American makes about $3,000 a month, over 70 something percent. What is that? 3,000 a month. What's that? 36,000 a year, right? 36,000 a year, over 70. Let's just say 70% make this money right here. That's why some people who have been getting the stimulus, some people who've been getting, let me get this water. Some people who've been getting the stimulus have made more money with the stimulus package than they have on their job. And that's the reason why they said come July, the end of July, they got to end it, because there's no real incentive to go and get a job when you make more from being at home. Okay? So the average American makes this. Coronavirus came in. It shut down a lot of people, except for essential workers. What I want to ask you, have you even evaluate what essential workers are? Have you looked at the businesses that did not shut down, that are still earning money today? People are still earning money today. People are still living their life. People still have money today. When we went to the beach, we just got back from the beach, like I said. When we went to the beach, guys, we saw quite a few people. They were not struggling. They had their families there. They were vacationing. They came from all over. And I was like, wow, if you were closed-minded, you would think everybody's struggling. Everybody's walking in fear. Everybody's scared of this, that, and the other. And they were being safe. Nobody was in each other's face. They were social distancing. It's a beach, for God's sakes. That beach wasn't a turn-up beach. It was a retirement type of beach, and it was just so beautiful. I'm still hearing the waves in my ear. But when I was talking to some of the people there, one guy, he's from Delta. He said he was getting ready to retire, and he was just telling, what their plans are and what they're doing and things of that nature. But he said, we're good financially. We're not struggling. We don't have to worry. It's because he planned his work. He worked his plan. What I want you to do when you look at investing, okay, you need a bank account. You need to open up several accounts. Pay yourself. Self first. That's the root of creating wealth all the time, is getting in the habit of paying yourself first. You got to do that. And then you want to, so you have open several accounts. You're going to pay yourself first. So get you a personal checking. Then you want to think about, I like to say, not a savings, but let's say a storage account, which is AKA savings. You can say that. You're going to put a little bit of money. I would say put 10%. You got to look at your 100% pie, and you got to break that pie down. Put 10% there, okay? Maybe you pay yourself. Maybe you pay yourself 20%, okay? Then you look at savings. You look at taxes. Yep, you got to look at that. I've normally put about, when you have a business, you qualify for over 400 tax deductions. So I would say anywhere from 20 to 30% you want to put aside, because if you have tax deductions, that's going to drop. You're not going to need to have that much stored, but you need to at least have 20%. So you have savings, you have personal checking, you have your taxes, you have your charity, you have your investing. I can go on and on because we have more than accounts because we have several different businesses, and we have our business credit card with it, and so it allows us to have documentation to show what we're doing in that business. If we pay somebody from this company, we want it to come from that business account. If we shop for business supplies for a certain company, we want it to come from that business account. So we have several different accounts, but you want to look at this. You know, charity is always 10%. Okay, you want to get 10% charity. You know, you want to invest. So we look at this. Let's see, that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. If you do 30, that's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. You got 30% left for investing if you put 30% aside for taxes. So you want to look at, when it comes to investing, what are you investing in with that 30%? Well, number one, you're definitely going to invest in your business. And with your business, what you got to invest in? You got to invest into the marketing, right? The education, training, supplies, et cetera, You might even have where you're investing in real estate. That's a different class. You know, your percentages might change a little bit. But this is what you got to look at, guys, when you're playing to win. You need to break down your money, the money that you get. If you make $3,000 a month or $5,000 a month, you need to break it down just like this. It feels good. It feels good when you look at your accounts and you see money in each account and it's growing, and you only use this account for said reason. Whatever you said this account is for, it comes out of there. You're not scared. You're not worried about the IRS because you have an account for taxes. You said, I'm going to put this money aside for taxes, so when it comes to the end of the year, after my business deductions, I still, if I have something that I owe, I can now pay without having penalties and interest and being afraid that you can't pay the IRS. Okay? Now, this is how I would say you break your money down. You play to win. You got to understand how your money works. You have to respect money, because if you don't respect money, money won't respect you. And then you got to know, how much money do I have to invest? As I said before, again, how much money do I have to invest? What rate of return am I looking for? What time period am I looking for? What do I want to invest in? You understand what I'm saying? And what risk? I didn't say anything about that, because there's a risk in everything. You got to understand, sometimes you're going to fail. You're going to fail your way forward. You can't be afraid to take risk. You can't be afraid. Last but not least, everybody should know this. This is a rule of thumb that we were taught years ago. I used to play with my children. It's something called the rule of 72. You take 72, divide it by the rate of return, or the interest, and it tells you how much money you're going to get back for a one-time investment. So let me put interest. So that means that if I get a CD and it says it's going to be 4%, that's the interest. That's what I'm going to get off of my CD. 72 divided by 4 is 18. So that means that if I have an investment of $10,000, it's going to take me, a one-time investment of $10,000, it's going to take 18 years for that thing to be $20,000. This is how you grade a return. This return right here for me is an F. For your newborn baby, might be an A. The baby is 0 age. You go open up. That's what some CDs are going to pay. CDs pay 4%, some of them lower than that. And you go open up a CD. They used to do that all the time. They used to open up CDs. And so when that child graduated, they might have had 40, 50,000 already on the rip because they put in more money. If you put in, start a CD at 40,000, when that baby graduate at 18, that's going to be 80,000. That's something good from somebody that's zero age to 18 years. But if you already 30 years old, you add 18 years to that, that's 80,000. That's too slow. That money, people are struggling even off of $80,000. So you got to look at, you got to be able to understand, what rate of return. I don't know how old you are, but you know how much. Let's think about this. Think about this. Let's say you make $60,000 a year. $60,000 a year times 10, that's $600,000 in an asset. That's just 10 years. That's if you're going to live the next 10 years, but what if you live longer than that? Hopefully, I don't know what age you're at. We're talking about retirement. Some people retire at 65 and things of that nature. Do you have enough to take care? But here's the thing also. With this, you're probably going to need $100,000 because, guys, you got to take care of interest and inflation. Inflation go up, the cost of living goes up. So is that enough to live off? See, a lot of people don't want to look at these things. A lot of people don't want to face the music. We're just trusting and believing that, all I got to do is believe and God's going to take care of me. Look, you don't understand my God. My God will supply all of my needs. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will supply. I subscribe to that. I believe that. But he said something very powerful that God put on my spirit that most people don't do. Okay? They have faith, but you need to have work. That is the equivalent to winning. You will win if you have faith and you do the work. What kind of work? You do your research. You make sure that you research any company, any product, any service that you get involved in. You look at your income. How old are you? I don't know. If you're 40, and you're making $50,000 a year, and that's not enough, I just tell people I can't even put it on me because my mind is really huge. And what I think about is I have to put myself, me and Bruce, have to put ourselves in a point where we have indestructible amounts of money, where our money lives way longer than we do. If that means when we're gone, our money is living for generations to generations to generations. I know that my mentor and I and my husband, we said we need to be in at least the double digits. At least. This is where we need to be. If we're not in the double digits, we're looking at different things can happen. You can get sick, accidents, things happen. And we're thinking about, we want that at least a year. At least a year. Really, I told a lie, because really, we're looking at this a year and this a month. Now, somebody might say, Jean, you're crazy. You ain't no way. Ain't no, oh my God, that's crazy. Just look, that ain't me. I don't need all that. You know why people say, I don't need all that? I don't want all that? Because it looked too much like work. You can't be lazy. To get that, you can't be lazy. To get that, you can't be unlearned. To get that, you got to change. To get that, you got to work on yourself. You got to become a whole new person. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So, when you ask yourself, when you begin to play to win and you want to invest, ask yourself if you're serious. Are you serious? Are you ready to really take it to the next level? Are you ready to increase your financial knowledge? Are you ready to do the work? Do you know how much? Most people don't know how much money they actually need. You know, if they listen, people are living longer. That I don't need. I'm about to go somewhere. I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna slip by the tongue. People living longer. But some people trying to come up with demises to get people off the planet. But you didn't hear that from me. So you got to sit up here and think about, look at your age, okay? I'm going to leave you with this. And I'm very serious about this. I gave you the different bank accounts you need. You need to pay yourself. You need, that's the first bank account you need is a checking account for yourself, your person. So you need to pay yourself. What else I said you need? You need to be able to have your charity. You need to be able to have your storage account, which I call your savings. You're storing that to be able to, for other opportunities and things of that nature. You need to be able to have your investment account. You need to have your tax account. So you're not pulling out of all this money out of one account. You should not have one account, okay? Now, what I want you to do tonight or tomorrow is I want you to look at because I'm getting ready to wrap up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I'm getting ready to end this, okay? So, what is my age? That's the first thing you got to look at. What is my age? This is scary, but this is what you got to do. You got to do this tonight. How much money do I have access to? Okay? How much money do I have access to? The next thing is the next question is, what are my income producing assets? Hold tight. I'm going to get to you in just a second. What are my income producing assets? Okay? Do I have residual income? Okay? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Okay, who or what else do I make money off of? This can be equivalent to MSIs, multiple streams of income. You only got one income with your job, that's a problem. Because if you get sick, your money gets sick. And most definitely if you're self-employed, that is, like I said, we're in danger. Real Robinson, that's danger. Because self-employed, a lot of times you don't get paid when you're self-employed. And then, oh, they're going to force me to draw this bar system, baby, again. Okay, let me read this again, and I'm going to draw this bar system out because it's really what you got to think about. What's your age? How much money do I have access to? What are my income producing assets? Do I have residual income? Who or what else do I make money off of? MSI. And then it goes really well with the last thing, which my mentor talked. We're talking about just beginners investment guide. These are the things you got to ask yourself. The reason why you have to set yourself up on a bar system, I was taught this years ago, because number one, I have a business, I have equity, I got 400 tax deductions, okay, asset leveraging. I asked you the question, who are you leveraging? Who else? Time, energy, money, skills, ability, their knowledge, right? Systems, what systems do you have that operate automatically? So when you are asleep, you are earning money off of it. Google is one of our systems. While we're asleep, Google shows the ad. People see the ad. ClickFunnels is one of our systems. The ad take them over to ClickFunnels. Okay? Then they see what they like. Stripe is one of our systems. It's one of our payment processors. They pay. You gotta have a payment processor. It's infused, right? The autoresponder already collected their name and information, so now I got a new prospect that I can, in my autoresponder, continue to talk to them, continue to drip on what products and services. So systems in place. And now while I'm asleep, because they pay for a product, it's automated where if they bought a webinar, it plays whenever they choose they want to play it, and they're going to be available. Now while I'm asleep, I'm earning money in my sleep. I'm not just trading time for dollars, which means I'm just working a job. Guys, this is what you got to get in your head. You got to work like you're going to be. This is for all my religious people, all my spiritual people, because I'm spiritual myself. I believe in God. I believe in his word. But hear me and hear me out tonight. You got to work like you're going to be here forever and be prepared to go tomorrow. Am I lying?
No, you're quite right.
That's what you got to do. With people, I know it's time. It's over. With all that's going on, coronavirus, everything that's going on, it's about to be. You don't know that. God said eyes have not heard. We don't know. Eyes have not seen. We don't know. We don't know when the final day. We don't know. We know that we are in some strange times, and we might just be coming up on it. But you want to work. I should write that on the board. Work like you're going to be here forever and be prepared to go tomorrow. And then I want you to work like it's all on you and pray like it's all on God. That's what you got to do. Work like it's all on you, pray. So you got to be ye ready for what? For anything. He said be ye ready for anything. Tomorrow, no, it's not promised. But what if God bless you and you're going to live another 40, 50 years? How are you going to live? Are you going to struggle? Are your children going to struggle? Are your children going to have to pay to bury you? Are you going to leave an inheritance to your children's children? These are the things that you got to look at, guys. Asset leveraging. Get a system in place. We have systems working for us. We have people working for us. When you have system, we have affiliates that we pay them money to promote our products and services. We do. Because we know we can't do it all by ourselves. Nor should you want to. Then you got to make sure, like I said, royalties and residual. What are you getting? You do one time, it continues to get paid. That's why I love real estate. That's why we're doing multiple doors. We're investing in Airbnb. We're investing multiple doors. That's what we're doing. Crack-a-lacking. That's what we don't put it all out there, but we got our hands in a lot of gloves. Red thing, red hot trend. This is what my mentor taught me years ago, and it's still true today. We're looking at information. People pay for information. People are investing in real estate. People investing in health and wellness. And what? Stock market, etc. You got to study the trends. You got to know the trends. And you got to look at, when you look at what you're investing in, you got to know what rate of return are you getting. With us, if you become a wealth creator, go to twcuniversity.com. That's twcuniversity.com. When you go there, there's a video, a 5-minute video on the front page. But what you want to do is scroll down and put your name and email and click over, and there's a video on the page that break down what TWC is all about, what being a Tiffany's Wealth Creator is all about. We give 20% rate of return, 30%, 40%, 50% rate of return with your money. Whatever product or service you promote, you get paid, and it depends on which level of affiliate program that you come in. twcuniversity.com. We are true wealth creators. We are a learn and earn platform. Our goal is to help you win in the skin that you're in, and our goal is to tell the stories of lives transformed. Guys, you don't have to be broke. When me and Bruce, we went on that trip, it just felt good. It felt so good to just walk on the beach, to breathe that ocean air, to be out there early in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, seeing the seagulls flying in the air, seeing the turtles, just seeing people catching, swordfish? Was it? What kind of fish was that guy? He said swordfish?
Manta rays.
Manta rays. Children on it was just so peaceful. It was just like, it was meant for us to go. There was not a lot of people out there. And I just thank God, because it made me even hungrier to go out here and do what God has called me to do, to be able to educate and teach people what mentors have taught us, that allowed me to be able to walk away from my job, to be off a job 20 years, and now to be able to go out here and build. And we have strategies in place, Bruce and I, to get to where we want to be. Tomorrow's not promised to anyone. We know that. Our game plan, we're going to work like we're going to be here forever, and we're going to be ready to go. When God say, hey, it's time up, we got to go, then, hey, he's the boss. When we're praying that God give us mercy and favor and allow us to be here 50 plus more years. But also, we work like it's all on us, and we pray like it's all on God. That is the formula. But you got to be able to increase your financial IQ. You got to know how to grade a return. You got to know what you're looking for. You got to make sure that what you're investing in is legit, because you don't have time to keep starting over and over and over again from foolishness. So guys, I didn't realize I was going to go on that long. With that being said, I thank you guys for being here. My name is Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Go to twcuniversity.com. If you want to get 20% up to 50% on your income, you want to go to twcuniversity.com and become a wealth creator. Remember, I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Join us back here again, same time, same channel, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's with the Jean Marlo Davis Show, which is all about information and inspiration to impact the nation. We talk about total prosperity in every area of your life. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, I know you can tell, like, she looks so relaxed. I am. I'm so relaxed. I'm renewed. I'm ready to go to work, get in the ring, and go to work, guys. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Click like, click share, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment below, and make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. And Facebook. Thank you for watching. God bless. I'll see you on Thursday at 7 p.m. Take care.